Hey, I'm Brian from Leisure Travel Vans, and today we're going to be looking at the Unity Murphy Bed Leisure Lounge Plus system. So we're going to start off looking at the chairs and just discussing the functionality of the chairs and the bed area. Here's the Leisure Lounge Plus chairs. These chairs are power chairs. They can swivel and recline, and we're going to show you how that works right now. So first of all, what we're going to do is remove this headrest. You'll also notice that the backrest here just has snaps that you can pop off in order to remove the backrest. So I'll do that on both chairs. So then these backrests, they can fold down like this. And this one here. And now what we're going to do is bring down the bed. So the bed has these locks right here. You have to make sure that these are unlocked. All right, to pull the bed down, we've got it unlocked right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull the bed down like this, and it should just come right down. And you'll hear it lock in place. So now if we do want to lift it back up, there is this release handle right here. This needs to be pulled in order to lift the bed back up. But what we'll do now is we'll unfold the mattress. So it's got this clip right here, the strap to hold it in place. And that folds the bed out to your full length. At the head end of the bed, there's these headrests. These headrests can actually come out a little bit, and you'll notice that they click in different angles like this. In order to bring it back down, you need to come all the way up, and then it'll come back down. So you've got that adjustment of where you want it for leaning up against. At the top, there's also these reading lights. To turn them on, just press the center and they'll turn on. Okay, so just be aware also that when you do fold the bed up, that this portion of the bed does need to fold in. So the thickness here is important. You don't want this to be too thick. So anything that you leave on here, any bedding or anything that you do leave on here, make sure it's not too thick, that you still have room for this to fold up. Also be aware that you remove anything loose that's on here before you fold it up, because there's a chance then that something could fall in behind the bed, and which will be a little bit difficult to get out. So just be aware that the bedding is not too thick and that you remove all your loose articles that are sitting on top of here still. You could leave the pillows over on this ledge here as well, because as the bed folds up, they should stay in place there. So the pillows should be safe sitting over there as well. When you do fold up the bed, in order to keep this all in place and keep it secured, there is this strap as well. You clip the strap back in place, and that should keep this from falling off as well. So before you fold your bed up, always make sure as well that your windows are closed and the reading lights are turned off as well. Otherwise, you'll have to drop the bed in order to close them and turn them off. So as a safety feature, when your bed is made to prevent falling into the stepwell area, there's a stepwell cover. Release the lock there, lower it down, and that gives you somewhere where you can step on for safety's sake. So now when we want to lift the bed up, the bed has a lock at the back. So if I try to lift it right now, it won't go up. If I force it, I will damage something. But there is a release strap right here. Make sure you pull on this release strap. That will release the locks in the back and allow the bed to come back up. So at these locks here, these locks, they engage into these plastic blocks. These plastic blocks are also angled to act as a guide, so that when the bed is going up, that it actually helps to center the bed and keep things stable and locked in place. Whenever you do have the bed up, make sure that these are engaged, particularly when you're traveling, just to make sure that the bed doesn't come down while you're driving down the road. So the chair also comes with built-in armrests. Simple to lift those up and in place. So that's how you put those up. Drop them back down if you don't need them. On the side of the chair, there's also a couple buttons right here. This is to recline the chair. In order to operate the recline function on the 2021 product and forward, you actually have to have the unit inverted, or you have to have the shore power plugged in or generator running. So it needs to operate off of the 120 volt AC power. So I'll turn the inverter on now. So now you should be able to operate the recline function with these buttons. Okay, on the back chair, you're going to notice that there's a couple buttons. This one right here is for unlocking the swivel mechanism on the chair. This one here is the light switch for inside the slide out area. And then in the back here, there's also a USB port where you can plug into for charging a cell phone, laptop, or that sort of thing. There's also a wonderful feature here for tucking away an iPad. So both chairs can swivel. So this one also has a lock on this side. And what they can do is you can lock them in at 45 degrees like this, or you pull the lever again and they'll lock at the 90 degree facing each other. So when you do have the chairs in this position, in the dining position, so to speak, what you can do is you can bring this table up. And right here, there's a lock for this table here. So this will actually come down. It'll fold down and this will become your dining area. Of course, whenever you're driving or moving down the road, or even if you're not using the table, make sure you lock it in place because it could potentially come back down. So always keep it locked in place when not in use. So if you're seated in the forward position to view TV or something like that, and you want to have a drink or something next to you, you can always pull up this little accessory table here. This is a good place to put a drink or maybe a laptop, or it's just a nice little accessory table.